Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Quite a few extras. So, we want to go back over this way. We need to trace our way back and find out why things aren't being made. I have got the paper coming through here, but it seems like... I mean, I know why it's doing that. It's because I've got the paper prioritized down here, which I needed for the rest of the factory to be able to run well. But I think what we really need to do is we need to get paper all the way through here being produced faster. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is I am going to upgrade all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 5 each of those. And I'll also upgrade these red ones as well, because we're here. The grey ones I won't. I will save my factory units that I'm making. Like we don't want to overdo it with running around with thousands of upgrades. Go in here, and I go 5, 10, like that. Make another 5, like that. Right, now we're talking. We're making lots and lots of these things. I'll upgrade this, but I'm also going to want to upgrade a lot of this paper production. So where are we going to start with upgrading paper production? I think we kind of need to start that on here. Now, paper production is all coming out only onto one side of the belt. Apart from these here. These here, it's fine if they come out on either side. That there, though, they've got to be only on one side of the belt, and that doesn't help. That slows things down a bit. We take them. I'm just making the last few of those, but I can upgrade these 4. There, like that. Because this one here is a 0.75 crafting speed, and this is 1.25, which is nearly double the speed. It's not quite. But it's still a significant upgrade. Look at that. If we could get some speed modules in here as well. We can't make them yet, though. I'll find out about modules now. Right, modules right in there. Speed module. Basic speed module level 1. You need to be able to make all of this nonsense up here, which takes quite a bit of doing. So to be able to do that, you actually need to unlock speed modules. You need module cases, you need module circuit boards, module contacts, module main boards, and this is all a complicated bit of stuff. Aluminium and plastic to make that one. Then, is that the only... Yeah, there's just one recipe. Then speed circuit boards in here, solder, resistor, capacitor, polished blue crystal splinter, basic module board. The basic module board is ferric chloride, orange boards, tin and copper. So we've reached the orange board stage, so we're getting closer to it. The polished blue crystal splinter, this is all to do with crystal slurries and stuff like that. We're setting up the bobmonium stuff at the moment, and we'll be getting crystals out of that, which we will then be getting a surplus. We'll be able to sort of, then we can, like, that's where the crystals is all going to start up. So it's kind of, again, it does all tie in together, fortunately. We're going to boost the speed of this by a significant amount. Although we may want to be boosting it yet for... Well, actually, these are alright. It's these in here. I can't move the stuff over fast enough. I need 3 copper cable, and I can't... It appears that I can't shovel it in quick enough. I wonder if a stack inserter would make a difference to that. Let me craft 1 stack inserter. I'm just going to wait for this a second. We'll craft a stack inserter, and we'll see if that actually makes any difference to the speed at which we can make these things. I love watching these things. Like, the speed that some of this stuff is crafted at is quite impressive. Anyway, we want... Now, see, I'm running out of this. I don't have enough of them coming in now. Copper wire. I mean, I got the copper wire there is coming from up this point, and then I got copper wire here, and it's just not feeding into this bit fast enough. And I've got 2 of these already. I'm going to put a stack inserter there. Oh, wait. That's a filter inserter. Yeah, that wasn't very clever, was it? That's not the one that I wanted. After all that, I'm going to pick that one up. That stays as a filter inserter. Oh, it does. No, that just requires a fast insert. That one's great. I'm stuck with that thing now. Right, fine. I'm just going to put it down on there. It's not that it's going to make any difference. And we'll drop you in here. And we will go with bioprocessing paper right in there. So that's going to load paper in here like it should do. And you're waiting on... Oh, of course, it doesn't have to at all. So it is a stack inserter that I want, but it's... yeah. Right, let's actually try making a stack inserter for this, and we'll drop that in. Now let's have a look. It's a little bit faster than it was, I think. So let me make 2 more of them. In feed there. In feed there. Because these are the out feed. I thought these was in feed as well. That was a mistake on my part. Right, that's looking pretty good over there. So we've got the grey circuits now running around fast, and they're racing off in the other direction. This is now backed up where it should be. So then I can look in here, and I've got everything coming into these, except for... Why aren't you? What's your problem? Grey Science Analyzer. Why aren't you working? Basic... Ah! He was holding a basic data core when he shouldn't have been. That's what was going on with that one. Copy that. Right. Now we've got... So we had a slight delay on the reds there being made properly. That didn't help matters. Let's have a look in you. Right. They are... You're not working. Why aren't you working? You need a red science. There's the red science. They're coming in like that. Alright, I've now got the red science coming down through, and these are obviously going to take the full priority on all the red science being made, and then any excess red science after this, that will then sort of head on down the belts and go on through everything else. Which means that our green science is now going to start to back up a little bit. Actually, what it's going to do is it's going to get to these orange ones over here, and it's not going to go any further because we're kind of stuck. So what I'm going to actually need to do, if I want this to get anywhere, because look, they're getting as far as here. Ooh. Are we going to be able to outproduce these? I think I got too many of these to be able to outproduce, because you look, it gets along to there. That was not even running at the moment, so they're going to be grabbing it from there. I'm not going to be able to outproduce these factories here, so I'm not going to have like a slow, steady surplus trickle coming through. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately, which means we're going to have to go with Plan B. Plan B is that I've actually got a boatload of these green ones over this side in a storage facility right there. And I'm just going to grab 400 of these, and I'm going to run back over this side, and I'm going to stuff them in for research. Because if you have a look at the research, we are using 128 for each of them. So the 400 that I've just picked up is going to be most of the research that we actually want to do. But drop that in there. 400 is max. I'm just going to come down here a second as well and get rid of that one like that. The others, I've already got everything coming in here as fast as I want it to be able to come in. It's literally just these greens. And that's going to now cycle up through that pretty fast. What'll I do? I could do something. I could sit here and wait, or we could set up a little chest. I think we'll set up a little chest. This game is about automation, so let's automate. We'll put a big requester chest down there, and we will request some of the great... Look at all of those that we've got in there. I wonder if I should... No, I'm not going to limit them. I don't actually want them limited. I'm going to want them going elsewhere in the world. So we kind of want them going into there. We're just not going to be taking them out to go elsewhere just yet. So I'm going to put you down there like that. I'm going to have this one on here like this. I'm then going to go over to this side and I'm going to put an inserter down here, and that one's going to have a collection on that side like that. I'm going to go into here and I'm going to request green tech, which is Angel's Tech right there, and Green Science Analyzer. I only want to request 200 of them. I don't need any more than that. We've already finished that basic one right there. I need to get the other basic ones as well. So if we go back up to you, we've got 2 more lots. It's the blue one there that is kind of the most crucial one, but we do want all of these, so we will just work through them. Move on to the next one, and then I've just got to do that. So I've got 200 greens on the way over. They will be placed onto the belt here so that they only go into there, and that will just sort of fill that bit up. And I'm not even going to need 200 of these. Now that I've got 200 on the way, I can change this and move it down to just 100 so that I don't have loads of them kind of sat there doing nothing. Otherwise, I feel that we may regret that particular little decision. And I can go and take another 100 of these and drop them in there. And the last... Actually, the last 100, I'm going to put them up in here. I'll put those in there, and then they will start using up on that last line there. Because I've run out of red ones now anyway. I've got these red ones over here. They're all being used up by the green processing facilities over here. So it's not like we can go very far. The only other thing that I could do, actually, is if I was to request some red ones on here and make it work that way. Just enough to be able to finish doing these techs here. I think that's actually what we need to do. Let's go to you. Request for this item already. Oh, it's C. Right. I understand. I understand. The pickup request for the red ones has still not even got there. These robots are so slow. Right, they've picked up 100, and now he's going to go along at this speed right here. All the way over to here. We've got the green ones. They've turned up, which is not a lot of good to us because we've already got green ones in there. And the red ones are all the way back over here. There's one lot, and there's the other lot. I was going to say they're actually within driving distance now, but he's now sidetracked to go up there and recharge. You over this way. He's... Ooh. He's not down. I think they wait until they get to halfway on their total power available before they go and recharge. So he's likely to go to that one to recharge rather than anywhere else. But he's right there, and he's right there. There's exciting times. They're on the... He is never going to actually get here, is he? He's not going to get to the... Unless he decides to go and charge at that point right there. I think he will get here now. I mean, he might now sidetrack just to there and go and recharge before he goes anywhere else. But, nope, he's not going to. Which means that I've now got both of these lots out on here. And all I need to do extra is... Where did those reds come from? I don't know. But I'm going to dump the reds right in there. We're going to have a direct connection. And that'll be reds and greens, actually. A direct connection into there. Which means I don't even need that one. I just have a direct feed in here from this one. Let's get rid of that. I'll delete this one in the end. This one is going to go, and then we can redistribute the red and greens elsewhere, because eventually this will kind of back up. But at the moment, we just want this so that we can very quickly get through this. It does do this quickly, which I'm pleased about. I'd be quite annoyed if this one just dragged out for no particular reason. It is absolutely hoofing it down through these lot. So long as you've got the analyzers coming in, that's kind of like the main point on this. It's an extra bit of tech. It's a bit like, well, they're not even on there. The speed modules and stuff, it used to be that, well, it was on the other playthrough that I did. You had something extra on those. Like, if we go here and go to craft in there, you've got the speed module tech right in there. But in order to be able to do that, you had to... There, see? Speed circuits. Speed circuit boards. You've got to put those in. So you've got to have an entirely different research facility to do it. Which is complicated. That does sort of confuse things a little bit. You need blue tech for that. Good grief. Look at the tech tree down here. This is insane. Look at what we need in here. Well, that's what it unlocks, but we need the blue there for that one. And then ooh, things start to get complicated now. Oh, wow. Right, basic logistics. I'll do the blue one last because then we'll go straight from there to unlocking kind of the stuff just after it that we want. While that's researching, I've also got most of this stuff now is pretty much laid out where we want it to be. So we've uncovered a whole load more out this side. I'm not bringing it south now. I'm going up north up here to do the next part. So I'm actually going to put another line of these down so that we've got extra construction zone up here that we can go and use. So we're going to put that. That's going to go over to those tanks over there. It's going to go to that point right there. And then I'm going to come back over this way somewhere. Join those up. How are we going to do this? Bring over there. That can actually just pop down on there like that. And then I can bring this one here as well. And I can sort of sit down. I know that I'm using a whole load of extra power poles all the way along the top of that. I think that's actually going to be fine. And by connecting it up on that side, I don't have to have a vertical connector on this way here if I don't want to. I'm going to put one in anyway. I can drop one in right there, and it's going to give us a nice vertical connection on that. And then I can also bring this up and add in a bit more. So we'll go about there, I think. That'll do for now. We can put one in there. If I was to go over that side, add a bit more there, that can go right the way across. So if I shift-click that, that adds in a bit more. And then we've got the potential to add in some landfill over that way as well. So we've got loops coming up around here. So what I want to do is I'm also going to need to build a new processing facility. So we kind of want these, or... Have I only got Ore Crusher 1 in there? Thought I had better than that. Oh well. Not that it really matters. We're going to be making Ore Crusher level 2. Those are all Ore Crusher 1s. These are Ore Crusher 2 down here. I'm going to basically copy and paste something like that, but we'll change it around ever so slightly. So we've got the last one of these now. There is Logistics level 3. We'll soon be unlocking that. That one. And there, basic processing. Start research. Excellent. Right, so we've got the last few in here. I've got them all coming in through there. Let's not worry about that bit for a minute. So back up here. Ore processing. How are we going to do... you know, it doesn't actually matter if I use a blueprint for level 2. Because it's essentially, I just want that pattern right there. That's all I'm going to need. So if I can copy that a minute. If I take that one, I'm also going to want the outfeed bit with all of the belts, everything, the whole lot. I can change over the rest of it in a minute. So I take all of that... Belts, outfeeds, everything. And then I bring that up to here. This is going to be the first bit. I'm going to flip that round so that the ore is going to come up and we'll start processing that bit first. And that's going to go there, I think. We'll just drop that in there. So that belt can come out. I don't need that bit. This belt here, we do want that coming in. We've got the roboports over here, so we want those coming in. I'm going to ghost these. At the moment, I'm just going to do ghost entities like that. Ghost entities on there, and then ghost entities down here as well. Just so that I've got construction zone, that's a charge point and that's a charge point, so I don't feel the need to put anything more than that. I don't have a power pole on you, so I need to ghost one of those in, which can actually go there, I guess. Yes, it can. That'll be fine. So that one will drop into there. I've got the others up to the top. And then down here, we can get rid of these bits. Those power poles. That stone there is actually... I've got stone feeding in on that side and stone feeding on that side. It's to process the stone on site, which I don't need to do. So we've got stone filtering out that way. Stone filtering out and then coming on round that way so I can get rid of that bit. And that bit over there. That's stone filtering on there as well. And that belt is an extra that isn't required. That bit in there, we will have to place manually once we've finished building. Okay, we've done everything now as far as the research is concerned for this new... Oh, no, we haven't. Basic warfare over here. We need that one as well. That's the last one. So we let that one come through. I've now got a new facility here that we'll be able to then join the Bobmonium up to. The next part that we want to do after that is we need to... Like, we go from the crushed Bobmonium. We need to make the Bobmonium chunks out of that. Craft that. You just need crushed Bobmonium and purified water. It's actually quite an easy thing to do. That gives us red geodes. We need a storage facility for that. And then sulfuric waste water. We've already got waste water down here. Somewhere. Acid gas. Sulfuric waste water right in there. And there's actually a connection for that one. Over there. Right, we've got a connection for that one, which means that sulfuric waste water coming off of up here will come down through, hook underneath, through, and then we'll connect it into that one right in there, or connect it in here somewhere. And that bit will then be able to run right through. So that's where the sulfuric waste water will come out, and we can kind of process it after that. Where are we going to build this? Craft... Hydro refining. I need flotation cells to do this. How can we make flotation cells? There are the flotation cells. So I can make 38. I'm going to make 20 of those. We have a large facility set up to go and do that. You right in here, you're on 50%. We'll let that... I'm just going to sit here and just wait for that to finish now. And then I can extract this bit right here, and I don't think there's any other tech that I need to do with it. That is the very last few percentages of research for the Basic Warfare Tech Level 3, and we're done. There should be everything now. Go back up to the orange up here. It's everything on that side, and it's everything on that side. There is nothing else that we need for researching anything further. We've got all of those unlocked, which means, in theory, we don't need to use... This one right here requires the blue science analyzers, which we haven't gotten to yet. But we don't need to use that one anymore, which means I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of that. I don't have enough room for you. I do have enough room to ditch those. Means then I can go and pick that one up, and then I can come over to this side and I can go to that, and I can drop 114 of those down there. They will dump those out into the line very, very fast. Get rid of them. I haven't got anything else on me that I need to worry about with that. It's not going to put any more in here until this one is dropped down below like 4 or 5. But it should do that before this one finishes making. Not quite, but almost. There we go. Now it's loaded it back up again, so it's running. Okay, so you're absolutely tickety-boot and fine. We're going to go for a little bit of a mosey up this way. I actually need to start making the ore crushers. We want level 2. How many of these have I got on this little pattern that we've gone and made? We want to go up here and have a quick count up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 by the look of it. So we're going to go 5, 10, 11, 12, like that. And then oh, wait, what? Oh, I've got 10 of them there. I haven't got any room for the others. Well, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I have a gear right there. I want to get rid of that one. What happened to that chest that I had? I had a chest. There we go. A chest right there that I was dumping stuff into. I'm going to put that gear into it. Just like that. I've also got 66 level 1 enhancement blocks right there. I'm going to take this 66 level 1 enhancement blocks and I'm going to run up here to this little zone that we've got going on up here. And I'm going to dump them all in here. Right there. 72 of them now, actually. I'm going to go into there. I got 400 in there. There we go, like that. 290 of them. That's giving me a tiny bit of space. And I've got the level 2 ore crushers. Plus I've got flotation cells in there. We could do with some more research. It would help if I actually got the next rounds of research going. So we want to get the tech here, chemical refining. This allows us to do bobmonium leaching right there, which takes the bobmonium chunk, sulfuric acid, gives us the leaching plant, which is that one right there. Unfortunately, in order to make that one, we need construction block 3. Oh dear. This is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit embarrassing. Because in order to be able to make the thing that we're making right now, we need this so that we can make aluminium ore. But in order to be able to make the aluminium ore, we need to make a leaching plant, which requires construction blocks level 3, which requires aluminium. So we're not able to actually start off with this technique because of the whole issue with the aluminium. Yes. Right, well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So we got that one unlocked, which will allow us to get the aluminium ore. I can't do that one. That one's out of the... That's well away from here. This... Yeah, okay, so we're back down to that one. Oh, you gotta love this game, don't you? It makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Chivlite crystals in there. I don't want to do chivlite crystals. Purified, no. I don't want to do purified stereotype. Rubite crystals, no. Again, we're back to the chemical refining anyway. It doesn't matter. No, 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 no. This one, slag processing, is a really advanced level. We can't do that. And then you go to these, and you need aluminium to be able to make these things anyway. I was all set. I was going to be set up for life for this. This was going to be... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.